Brothers and sisters, in the beginning, in the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most aggressive, I wanna give you a great news. A brother in Islam, he is a wrestler, and his name is Brock Lesnar. He converted to Islam, brother, and he is in the butcher house right now as we speak, brother, and he is butchering a cow. And brother, he is giving the meat, brother, for the Muslims in America. He started one cow, brother, and that will be enough for all the Muslims in America, because this is very normal, brother. And this is Al Arabiya TV, brother, is making fun of the Muslims themselves who lies when the news have nothing to do with this guy. I mean, this Hello everybody, and peace of Christ to all of you. As you see in front of us, this is a news spread by Muslims in Facebook, Twitter, that, and this is in Arabic, by the way, I'm using Google Translation again, that Brock Lesnar, as we see his name here, you know, I'm not really familiar with any, I don't care for those things. You know, for me, this kind of a sport, if it's not meant to be for something useful, it is unuseful. And, you know, people who do this business, it's just a business. It's not really a sport. It's just a pure money. These days, everything is a sport, like football is a sport. All things people, they work for, it's not really sport, because people, they are seeking the prize, not the sport itself. And for me, I don't like violence sport. I like sport will build your body to be strong, healthy. That is a sport, but not a sport, you know, beating each other just to make some money. So anyway, the Muslims, they are posting in the news that this man, he butchered a cow, as we see in the video. And they don't post the whole video. They post little part where, as you see in the picture there, this man is, you know, in the picture, he was carrying like a chunk of the beef, and supposedly he is giving it around for the Muslims, as you see here, you know. And they are saying that he is giving the meat, the cow, for the brothers, the Muslims around America, brother. And Alhamdulillah, takbir. And then, you know, the news, the Muslim got busted. Now, Al Arabiya TV is a Muslim TV. And you might ask yourself why they are busting the Muslim. They are not. You know, the news is spread, and already people get them busted. People, they search. They found that this video is an old video from 2021, July 12, 2021. And this is have nothing to do with Islam or anything. If you remember, a few days ago actually, a person, he called me. He said, well, how come Lancer, he said that Islam can fix all the problems in this world. Islam can fix all the problems in this world. Listener, sorry, this guy, I think he mentioned his name, if you remember, you know, perfectly. And obviously this is a lie too. So those people, they fabricate things. I mean, I don't care if this guy, he said what he said, he did what he did. Islam is a stupid religion. Doesn't matter who tried to sponsor it. But why you Muslims, you fabricate a lie? And look, I mean, this is a guy, is a Muslim. He is, obviously. And by the way, you know that the Prophet, he used to color his hair blonde, red, actually, not blonde, sorry. He wanted always to be redhead, and he forbid the Muslims from coloring their beard black or their hair black. This is weird. This is telling us how racist Muhammad is. He always considered the black color as a bad color, and the red or the blonde or the white is the right color for a human being. Very, very racist. And here, this is remind me actually, you know, always we say, Islam without lies dies. So those Muslims who spread those news, maybe they needed the blood of the cow. so they can give some blood to Islam and make Islam survive or extend the life of Islam. Or maybe, if you remember the chapter of the cow in the Quran, which the biggest chapter, and this is why it's called the cow chapter actually, because Allah told Moses, the Muslim Moses, not our Moses, because nobody, we don't have such a stupid story, to beat a dead man with the beef, brother, and then he will come back to life. So maybe this brother here, he said to himself, let me go to the butcher house and I get the biggest cow there, male cow, remember, not a female cow, because male cow is the one who give life. Female, they don't. I wonder who will give birth to us. So we beat the hell of a Prophet Muhammad with the cow, and that will bring him from death, and he will be alive. So the Christian will not say only Jesus is alive. Here we go. We are able to resurrect Muhammad by beating him by beef. Muslims, all the beef of the world cannot resurrect your dead prophet. There's only one is going to resurrect Muhammad. That is Jesus. And he will resurrect him in the day of judgment. And he will send him to hell. So save your beef and lies and fabrication stories. Islam is dead already. And you've been gut busted. Leave your comment and tell me, what do you think? Should I buy a cow? Why not pork? I will think about it. Leave your comment, share the video, and tell me what do you think. Take care. God bless you.